Hello, Collective. Thank you for stopping in to J Jaguar Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick read out here for you today. I hope all of you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see. We'll start with the tarot first. See what comes out. I see strength at the bottom of the deck. So someone could be hiding how strong they feel for you is what I got, because I saw the moon card there as well. Could be an emperor. Can I get a couple cards for the collective's energy? Just a couple of cards. Ace of Swords upright. Five of Pentacles upright. And the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So someone could definitely be like having like this epiphany. I feel like it's you, collective, having an epiphany about something serious that I feel like you've been putting a lot of thought into. Could I get some cards for the situation surrounding the collective? The Queen of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Hierophant. So someone could just be like, they could just be thinking about reaching out to you, but they're a little intimidated because you could be standing in this Queen of Swords energy. And I feel like you're very divinely protected as well. And someone knows that you're not going to be playing any games, or if, you know, someone is going to give you a cup, you won't accept it unless it's, you know, truthful, honest cup that's being offered. Or this person thinks that you just have a lot of you have a lot of options, and that intimidates them. Maybe they're afraid if they come forward and try to talk to you or speak to you that you will turn them away. Can I get some cards for the situation that you're directly dealing with? So a Ten of Swords. So something that happened between you and this person was very painful. It could have happened a long time ago, but there could be like rebirth energy. Wow, I just said rebirth and death came flying out. Somebody wants to plan a new adventure after ending something, and I feel like it's where someone got really hurt too. You could have gotten really hurt because you found out the truth in some type of family situation regarding like finances. This could also be a situation, collective, where your family is kind of giving you the green light to like cut someone out. Possibly in a marriage. Something could be going on in this marriage that I feel like has gone on long enough. And even though you seem to have been working on it, somebody is just still unsatisfied with whatever it is that you're giving to them, and you're thinking about being very honest with this person and just telling them the truth. This person could have been stealing money from you, but you got it back. An Empress. upright. So you're ending something with another person and planning to come towards an Empress. Or you could be the Empress collective and someone is coming towards you after ending some type of painful situation. Wow, that came falling out like right on top of the Death card. It's a little bit revealing. But it's the Devil. This could have been someone who is very obsessed with keeping something going. They didn't want something to end. And they could have possibly been throwing some pretty dark energy at this situation just to keep it stagnant or to keep it going. I kind of feel like something triggered a change in this situation, and it's kind of pushing someone to leave some type of connection, and I feel like they're getting the go-ahead from their spirit team as well. Or, you know, the decisions that they're making just seem right. Can I get another card for this, please? Yeah, somebody's been watching an Empress. Somebody's been planning to come towards an Empress. They see a long-term life with this Empress. They want to give this Empress possibly a gift. They want to be honest and truthful with this Empress. Watching and planning is what I'm getting, but they have to end something first, something that was I don't know, it seems like it there was a lot of backstabbing, a lot of lies, and a lot of deception. Somebody could be a Scorpio, somebody could be a Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. Can I get one more card for the bottom row? Just one more card. Yeah, it's like someone's being attracted to this Empress who is also a Queen of Wands. Or that it's a spiritual connection with this person. That's why somebody is so drawn to this Empress, watching this Empress, planning a future with this Empress, wanting to give something to this Empress. I feel like this Empress also is not going to be, you know, they're going to be in Queen of Swords energy as well, you know, despite how attractive they are. And you could be a man or a woman. You're very nurturing, creative, kind, sweet, caring, compassionate, all of these things. And someone really likes that about you. And they're like watching you if you're this Empress. And this person watching you, they feel like if they go out there and they offer this cup, that you won't take it. But they're still planning to do it anyway. Maybe they're waiting for the right time. There definitely could be something that has to do with some type of court situation and another person. So like someone could definitely be getting a divorce or waiting for paperwork or some type of, they're trying to do it the right way, right? Just because they're attracted to you, they want to come at this Empress the right way, and they want to match your energy, you know? They want to be grounded, they want to be spiritually inclined, all of these things, so that they can understand this Empress better. They know this Empress brings them happiness. I just saw the Sun. There could be justice for someone who was trying to cause issues as far as, you know, getting in the way, causing conflict, being very harsh with their words. But this is why I think this person is leaving a situation, is because it's become It's become too painful, too disrespectful, too much. And even their own family members, despite how traditional they are just kind of like, on your side or on this Empress's side. Like, yes, leave that person, you know? Like, it's been a long time. It's been enough. You've tried. There's no change, and now it's starting to take a toll on you. Could be the issue as well. And I get like truthful energy about how somebody was very cruel to you, or you're finding out that somebody was very cruel to this Empress during the time that all of this is playing out. I kind of feel like strength energy. I don't know why. Like someone's trying to build up the courage or the strength to do something. Can I get another card for the collective's energy? Can I get a card for the collective's energy, please? Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. That's a sword on top of a sword. So someone's definitely being truthful and definitely being honest. And I feel like something about the future or whatever it is they're about to build or invest in, I believe it's you, collective. Confidence is really going to come in handy for you in this kind of situation, because I feel like maybe it's you who has been watching this Empress. If you are the Empress, then you've been watching someone that you're very attracted to. It could go both ways. Flip the roles as they need to be. But you want to invest time, energy, and effort into something. And part of this is building up your confidence and being very truthful and honest with the person that you're coming towards, right? You're manifesting this subconsciously or consciously. Like, this is something you want. You've thought about it enough. You've put in the time and resources to evaluate the situation when it comes to planning something here. And part of it had to do with you ending something. First breath, beginner's mind. So you're hoping that someone will hear you out, or you feel like someone won't hear you out because they're still experiencing some type of pain or emotion regarding the ending of something. So in a sense, you're trying to keep yourself balanced through this as well. Someone sees you very clearly, though. I feel like you both see each other very clearly. Something about both of you is you're attracting each other is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's meant to be that way as well. Like, I feel like you're getting the signs. Something about this could be like a divine connection between two different people. Diving into a task, deep diver. So again, with that triggering energy, it's like something triggered something to end. 10-10. But it stirred up a lot of bad emotions, though. But I feel like these were emotions that needed to come to the surface as well, because they had been there for a while. And someone was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to dive in the deep end and deal with this pain, is really how it feels. In order to start something new, you got to be truthful and honest with yourself and the person you're coming towards, like I just said, and that's part of building up your confidence. Because I feel like you're putting a lot of thought, work, action into this. It just seems like you really know what you want, collective, is what I'm getting. You really know what you want, which is so good, you know, it's good. Maybe someone just is worried that you may not want them because you already know what you want. And maybe someone out here, you know, does feel that way. If the Empress and the Queen of Wands are two different people, then someone may be watching this Empress because they know that someone else is making plans to come towards this Empress. Someone's like mother, sister, aunt, or some feminine energy here. I feel like they may have been spying on you for this person, or vice versa, you know, a feminine energy was spying on you for this Empress. So there could be someone who's like in the middle, maybe like a family member or a friend or a coworker or something like that. Too many cards, but I'll read them anyway. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. So someone knows they need to do the right thing, or, you know, it just feels right. Like I said, like it feels right to come towards this Empress. Something about that there. And then we have Will of the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. So something about this Empress energy is just glowing right now, right? Something about this energy is just glowing. Someone feels pulled in. Almost gives the energy to like someone misses you in a way. Sometimes they can't get information on you and they don't know what you're doing, and it kind of leaves them up to imagination. This person could be worried that you're interested in other people. Somebody could be 35, 37, 26, 45, 31, 47. Yeah, you know what? I'm starting to get that. Someone just feels like there's still more they need to do. That's what it feels like, collective. It feels like someone here feels like there's more they need to do. And it's because maybe this person does not feel good enough. But I mean, they're in Empress energy. And you, if you're the counterpart, would be the Emperor energy, right? You're taking action, you're standing firm on your decision, and you're cutting through all of the illusions. Even if family members are standing in the way, collective, I feel like you're even moving past that because you're so sure of your decision. I feel like with time, it's only going to get more strong as well, is what I'm feeling in this read. Let me see what else comes out. Someone may really like the way you think or the way you work through problems, the way your intellect, like they really are attracted to that as well. They know that you're very smart. They also know that you're very religious or spiritual. See, I knew it. So you're the masculine energy of the connection, and you want to like come forward towards your Empress. Flip the roles as they need to be. But you're feeling strong, right? You're feeling strong, or you're trying to work on your strength. Secrets. So someone could be keeping the secret that they have always wanted to like have a long-term committed connection with you. Maybe there's something about this person's religion that they keep a secret. Maybe it's not a very common religion, or some type of practice, spiritual practice. They've been hiding it, or they feel like you're going to judge them for it. Someone's had some passion for you too that they've been hiding. I get they've been keeping it a secret how attractive they are, or how attracted they are to you, and how attractive they find you to be. And it's not like you're out and about doing a whole lot of things. It's more like that diamond in the rough kind of thing. Like maybe just by chance, collective, that you bumped into this person, like 1 in a million chances, right? That it would ever happen under the circumstances. Maybe you don't really engage in the type of places or people that this person is always around, and however they met you or saw you or whatever was just like a one-off, and they know that it wasn't by coincidence, or it wasn't by mistake. They feel that, and I feel like something about them keeping a secret. They've been holding back from that, holding back from their emotions. And again, it comes back to possibly not feeling like they're strong enough for the connection, or they won't be able to support the connection. Something about finances being an issue at one point, and they kind of had to turn away from their own feelings. You could have gotten a little defensive about this, collective, and decided to go a whole new direction and start over somewhere else and cut this situation out. But this person still has like a door open, or a flame still burning for you, or something like that. Yeah, see, they're longing for you. You two could be longing for each other. And then look, I was just saying, and it says inner strength. I knew it. I knew I was getting that energy out here. I could feel it. Someone felt like they weren't grounded enough. That if they weren't grounded enough, or they didn't have enough, or they couldn't be what you needed them to be, that they were going to lose you. So they would rather lose you, be ready, and then come back, I guess, is the plan with this Two of Wands. They've ended some type of inner emotional issue I feel like they were dealing with as well, that they didn't want to bring into the connection and bleed all over you, you know? They felt like this was the right way to do something. And now they want to come in right, or they want to do something right. Something about even when something ended, however long it was, they still feel the same feelings, and no matter how far apart you guys were, or no matter how much the communication broke down, you guys could have started as like friends, family friends. You knew this person at some type of job. You could have partied with this person, or celebrated somehow with this person when you were younger, or something like that. Or both of you were just too young for this, so maybe neither of you are ready for this, and maybe you guys have grown or something like that, because I just saw naive. So you could have been very young at the time you met this person. Can I get a couple cards for the bottom row, please? Yeah, this person's happier now. Whatever they've worked on, whatever they've done, they're a much more happier person. Maybe before they were very pessimistic or something, not very optimistic, but something about them having more happiness and joy now, and they want to share that with you. They could want to dance with you, or something about dancing with you. Maybe you danced with this person once. They weren't able to push these memories out of you in their mind. They weren't able to get rid of these memories. I don't even think they really wanted to. It just kind of feels like they felt defeated or something. They were hoping that something would never end when it came to however you met, but it seems like something became very turbulent at one point. Some emotions could have gotten hurt, some feelings could have gotten hurt, and someone was overthinking the issue, and something was like exposed about what somebody was doing on the regular. Someone's hopeful. They're hoping that you will open up to them or something like that. Spiritual bath. Someone could have had a lot to clean out, a lot to take care of, especially mentally. I'm getting like a lot of mental stress, distress. Maybe they were trying to hide this from you, or you were trying to hide this from them, or they could see this, they could feel this. Something about you like feeling each other or something. Like what you guys don't say or something like that. It's like you could feel the other person more than you could understand them more than when they're talking or something. Both of you can do that for each other, it seems. It's a very spiritual connection, and this person wants to go down this path with you. They're hoping that you will extend an olive branch, or you will extend an olive branch. Can I get one more card for the bottom row, please? One more card. Awakening. So someone could have just recently went into awakening about who you are to them. Either the feminine has or the masculine has. One of you two was lost for a moment, or felt like you were lost, and then somehow through this awakening you've discovered what this connection is and what this connection means. And now I just get a sense of curiosity, like what is the other person up to? And there is definitely like attraction here, either from the Empress's end to the masculine, or from the masculine to the Empress, or both. But it's not something, I get that it's not something that's like spoken on. Maybe like a secret crush, or something that was just touched on the surface but never went any deeper. Maybe one or both of you were in your shadow sides at one point as well. So I get like some growth had to happen, some grounding had to happen, and awakening had to happen. But I really do get like someone sees like a whole new, different perspective of the situation. But the masculine could feel like the Empress is just a little too guarded. And it's kind of throwing them off a little bit, because they really want the connection, however the connection is now. They They want it to change. They want to be around you. They want to spend time with you, but they also don't want you to think that they're needy. And something about time. Maybe there's a lot of time that has passed, or this person feels like they're running out of time, or that they have already lost their chance and there is no more time, or something about this situation coming back around. Someone wants to tell you the truth. That's truth out here like 3 times. Maybe something someone did, or they had to take a look at something, some type of evidence, and they want to tell you the truth about what they found. And they're hoping that they can heal a situation with you, that you'll be compassionate and open to the connection. Yeah, a hater. A hater may have done something to this connection at one point to cause whatever this rift is, because I really feel like there may be like spiritual communication in some form, probably telepathic, something mental or physical, but I don't think there's like 3D connection. I feel like something feels very distant or far apart, like this person can only watch you from a distance or something, is like how I'm feeling. What else do we need to know about this read, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this read? Can I get a card for the collective energy? Health. So maybe this person wants, or you want to tell this person the truth about your health, or you've had to focus on your health. Maybe something about your health required more attention. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. So possibly some type of health issue going on with the masculine energy. Something physical. Maybe that's why it's so focused on building strength. Maybe it actually means physical strength. Maybe there's some type of health issue that the Empress is unaware of, but the family is aware of, your family is aware of. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. They definitely want to start something new. And they want to build it on trust, which includes coming forward with whatever these secrets are. And I feel like the divine is guiding this person to do this, or the divine is guiding this Empress to do this, to trust this person for a new beginning. What else do we need to know? Can I get some cards for the bottom row, please? Somebody could have been laughing at this person's pain. Someone was laughing at your pain, or laughing at the Empress's pain. I feel like it's whoever this hater person is that kind of popping in and out of the energy. But I feel like they wanted to really emotionally damage this connection so that it would end. They didn't want it to go any further. They didn't want it to progress. So I feel like they did as much as they possibly could to put pain in the situation. And they thought it was funny to end something like this. Something was planned as well in order for this connection to be knocked off course. Sad stuff. Can I get another card for the bottom row, please? Surrender. I can release my need to control. So someone can't control the situation anymore, whoever this hater is. Because despite, you know, I feel like they're not laughing anymore now. I feel like they're being made to let go of the situation. Whatever they were trying to do was unsuccessful. Something's about to get back on track. And they have to surrender to the natural flow of things. They were never going to be able to stop this. No matter how much they planned. Yeah, no matter how much they planned this, it wasn't going to work. And I feel like they put a lot of time into this too. Like what I said earlier, that someone figured out what a hater was doing on the routine, like over again and again and again. And now it's like they have to stop. They were trying to stop growth. They wanted someone to be alone. Can I have another card for the bottom row, please? Can I get another card for the bottom row, please? There we go. Honesty. So someone wants to definitely be honest about how they feel about the situation. Something about the situation coming together could have some type of long-term success between this Empress and this masculine energy, which I believe is an Emperor. There's going to be a lot of growth, something about expansion, especially the consciousness and the awareness of the connection is going to be coming together. Someone had to be very patient in order for this to happen. Someone wants some type of peaceful resolution to an issue. And forgiveness. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it for myself. So again, we're back to those two swords in the energy up there, right? Being honest with yourself and being honest with the other person. Even if the truth is hard to hear or the truth is very messy, it's the best policy to be honest. It just is. Someone here may have experienced, a lot of relationships where there was a lot of deception, lies, and secrets, and somebody doesn't want to start something off like that. Whatever this new beginning is, it's going to require trust and it's going to require honesty. And I feel like if you really do want collective this, because this read may not resonate for all of you, but if you really do want this, I say go for it. I don't really get a whole lot of bad energy out here. It kind of seems like right person, wrong time. And some time has definitely passed. I don't know how long. It could be 10 of Pentacles long, maybe like 10 years, 11 years or something like that. And maybe by fate or destiny, a stroke of fate or something like this, the divine will bring this back around. Maybe that's the secret, is that the divine is bringing this back around to see what happens, right? Everyone has free will, but maybe the divine is like, we'll see what happens. All right, let me get a couple of conclusion cards. Can I get just a couple of conclusion cards? Wow, I just said it. Divine timing. The divine's got his hands in this. It'll happen at the right time, at the right moment for both of you. Being patient for something to take time to manifest fully in your life. And I feel like both of you are doing the work, right? You're both putting the effort and energy into where it needs to be, supporting yourself in all the right places. cleaning out any baggage, dealing with underlying issues that may cause health problems, or just taking your health seriously, mental, physical, you know, emotional health is a priority. And it goes back also with the divine timing that someone feels like they're running out of time, or they don't have any more time anymore, or it's not the right time, or something like this. So it could mean that someone is looking for like a sign from the divine. Right track. Yeah, see what I'm saying? With that compass energy, I was already getting that. Like something is about to be on the right track. Something that was knocked off course is about to be on the right track. Someone's about to do the right thing, or do something the right way. You are going in the right direction, so just keep moving forward. I'm also getting that over time, something was definitely exposed about a hater. Yep, for sure. Breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. Yeah, something tells me here that, you know, when there isn't going to be any more watching anymore, right? There isn't going to be any more. You're gonna come face to face at some point somehow, is what it feels like. And then something about a conversation here between you two is going to have something change. There's going to be some type of amazing activation, energy, wake-up call, awakening. Something about you two coming together, being honest with each other and trusting each other is really going to change the energy between both of you two. I'm not sure what's going to be said. Can't go that far into it, but it definitely has to do with possibly how this person first felt when they met you. It could have scared them. I mean, you could have gotten scared too, or something like that, and they want to just lay it out all on the table is what I feel like. Somebody could have green or blue eyes. Someone could go to the gym a lot. Someone could like to boat or go sailing. Somebody could like to swim, or they used to swim, like competition swimming. Someone's gonna let you know like what they want. Like someone's gonna be very upfront about their intentions, very truthful about what they want, how they feel. Their intentions are going to be made known is what I'm getting. And we'll get one dragon. I like the dragon deck. Green dragon. Somebody's favorite color could be green. Oh, the dragon has the key in here too. You know, if you followed my channel for a while, we've been talking about that. This elusive key that somebody's going after, because if they don't have it, it's like they don't get to the next phase or level or whatever it is. But it says, helps you tune into the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. So both of you could possibly have a lot of earth in your chart. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Both of you could have really worked on just grounding yourselves and building something for yourselves, and now you're going to be coming together. Something about this connection is going to be very healing as well. Something about releasing the secrets or telling the truth or being honest is very, very, very important in this read. It just keeps wanting to come out at me. And there's a vital part about that being the key or something like that. So somebody's got something to tell someone in this read, and it's going to be the dead ass truth. You know, with the Ace of Pentacles out here, there may even be like, I don't know, something this person wrote down, or like some type of evidence or some type of paperwork, something tangible they're going to give you or something. Maybe they wrote all of these secrets down or did some type of research over time or something like that. I don't know, collective. Anyway, that was a read. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel guided to, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.